Hello and welcome to my Weekly Geekery, the show in which I talk about what's been going on in my geeky world over the past 7 days. San Diego Comic-Con is on this weekend and as usual I am not there. But also as usual some exciting goodies have been released as part of the proceedings. So there are quite a few stories on Geekery this week. Firstly, the first full trailer has been released for Doctor Who Series 9. It features the Doctor, Clara and Missy as well as some other interesting people. I will link to it below. We also have a return date for the series. Doctor Who Series 9 will begin on September the 19th in the UK and the US. Not long to go now, guys. A short clip has been released from Sherlock's Victorian set Christmas special. It is a minute and a half long, it is pretty wonderful, and of course I will link to it below. The Christmas special will be released in cinemas as well as its BBC showing. Also, Andrew Scott, Mark Gatiss and Benedict Cumberbatch sent a special message to San Diego Comic-Con for not being there in person, and I recommend looking at that as well. A 4-minute long behind-the-scenes video of Star Wars The Force Awakens was released at Comic-Con yesterday. It features clips from production and interviews with the cast, and again I will link to it below. The film will be out in cinemas on December the 18th. A new trailer has been released for The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2 as part of its panel at Comic-Con. It is a minute long and I will link to it below as well as to some new posters. Orphan Black delivered some treats as part of its panel. We have a Season 3 blooper reel and 3 Alison and Donnie parodies. Unsurprisingly, there will be links to those things below. Game of Thrones also released a treat in the form of an audition reel. It features actors including Gwendolyn Christie, Pedro Pascal, Natalie Dormer, Liam Cunningham and Rose Leslie. There'll be a link to it below. And now moving away from San Diego Comic-Con, Elektra will be in Daredevil Season 2. Elodie Yung will be playing the character who was alluded to in Season 1 but never seen. Season 2 of Daredevil is shaping up nicely. We have the first official image of the new Ghostbusters in their uniforms. Director Paul Feig posted the image to his Twitter account and I will link to it below. The film starring Kristen Wiig, Melissa McCarthy, Katie McKinnon and Leslie Jones began filming in New York a couple of weeks ago, and it can be expected in cinemas in July 2016. A couple of new teasers have been released for Fargo Season 2. They are a minute long in total and I will put a link to both of them below. Fargo returns to the US in September and to the UK hopefully not long after that. Filming has begun on a new 3-part BBC adaptation of Agatha Christie's And Then There Were None, and the Pretty Ridiculous cast has been announced. This Pretty Ridiculous cast includes Douglas Booth, Charles Dance, Aidan Turner, Anna Maxwell Martin, Sam Neill, Miranda Richardson, Toby Stephens and Noah Taylor. It has been adapted by Sarah Phelps, who also adapted The Casual Vacancy. Could be one to look out for that. And finally, in Mouse Mention, something which is on TVC now which might be quite good, is something that I don't actually have access to, but I am nevertheless excited about it. Agent Carter begins on Sunday the 12th of July at 9 PM on Fox. That's right, Agent Carter is finally coming to the UK. Rejoice! I just wish I could actually see it. This has been my Weekly Geekery.